Hey guys, welcome to Actor Talks. My name is Ayana Taylor, and today I'm interviewing the lovely Jesseal Amelia.
Hi, hello.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you're on my channel today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yes, of course, girl, of course. So me and Jesseal, we know each other. We actually auditioned for a comedy group, and we both got in. And so we were really excited about this experience. We're like, oh my gosh, meeting new people. And it was just a great way for us to connect. And we're still connected to this day through social media and just staying in contact. So I was so happy when you reached out to me and you wanted to be on my Actor Talks channel. Like that's just like, that means so much to me, because I'm just like, wow, like people are seeing this and they see the value in it, and I'm so glad that you reached out and wanted to be on it. So
of course, thank you for having me. I'm super excited for this interview and just gonna have a little bit of time with you.
Yeah, and also get to know you as well. So this is gonna be really fun. All right, are you ready to do this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, Jesseal. So the very first question I have for you is, when it comes to your experience, tell us where you're from, and then also tell us how did you end up in the beautiful city of Los Angeles?
Okay, so I'm from Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri. Love it.
Royals and Chiefs.
Okay, she's supporting both. Okay?
But yeah, so I'm from Kansas City, and how I got out here is I actually went to school for film and theater at Columbia College in Chicago.
Oh,
yeah, and I on my last year, my senior year, I got accepted to a producing program. That was out here in LA.
Wow.
And that was back in 2013. And I got in, and so I came out here fall of 2013, and the program was about 2 to 3 months. And it was just a really awesome program that kind of dived a little bit more into producing. We got to really work hands-on with different studios. We got to pitch some of our movie and television ideas to actual executives.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's really awesome.
And just like the process of producing. We got to tour Paramount Studios. It was a really exciting experience. Really loved it. And then after the program, I had decided to stay out here.
Aww,
I loved LA so much.
After the 3 months, you're like, man, this is LA. Oh, that's so exciting.
So that's how I segued out here too.
So you weren't originally looking to come to Los Angeles after graduation, was that on the agenda?
Well, actually, funny story.
Yeah.
So senior year, right before I got accepted to that program, I actually was offered a production job in France.
Girl, that's wow. So how did you make that decision?
Well, at that time I had a French teacher that was kind of helping me. And so I had submitted all of my information for the job, and I did receive it. And then they had decided, then I got this opportunity for this, and so I decided, if this is the career that I really wanted to do, France will always be there. But at that time my heart was like, oh, LA, and so
you wanted to go.
So I had decided LA over France.
Wow. So, have you ever thought about what your life would look like if you chose to go to France instead
all the time?
Just like, who would you have met? What are the different experiences and people that you would
I would be fluent in French. I still take French now. But not fluent.
But still, it's good. It's a great trait to have. A great skill, excuse me, to have. That's so cool, though. But you're in Los Angeles. And I did want to ask you, so when you went to this school, or this, it was kind of an internship, would you say?
Yeah, it's kind of like a extended program. So were you originally looking to be a producer? Like, was that always on the docket after you graduated from? Yeah, so I kind of graduated with a producing major and a minor in acting. Yeah, perfect. And so I kind of, when I went through film school, I fell in love with all aspects of filmmaking. But producing really spoke to me more because I love the idea of kind of being in charge of all the departments, seeing what's going on.
Seeing the moving parts, knowing, having that control and understanding of it. It's half the battle, for sure.
But then I also had the love of performing. Ever since I was a young kid, was 5, 6, 7. I've always loved that, and I just didn't know at that time how to make money in the job, but also just how do I even start? Because all of my schooling has been, strict, like
just producing and all, you know, a lot of office type things.
Okay.
And actually,
business side.
business. And before that, I actually was a nursing major.
Oh my gosh, you're full of so many adventures and insights. I was like, what? Okay, I love like and all this stuff. Throughout all of it, you're still continually finding your passion and seeing what works for you. And that's okay. Like, and that's a great example of saying like, okay, I started doing this a major or degree or passion that I originally thought I wanted to do, but yet here I am falling in love and finding other stuff that, you know, pours more into me. So that's really cool. It's cool to know that you can take a break. Like, you can try something different. That if you stop what you're doing, it doesn't mean like you're going backwards.
Yeah, and
it's
never
still
too
figuring
late.
yourself out.
It's never too late.
Still figure yourself out. And that actually brings me, as a segue into my next question, because you said you were younger when you were doing acting at, you know, 5, 6. But what was that one thing that you would say was like, man, I want to be an actor? Like, was it a class? Was it a person? What is an experience? Was it just like an epiphany one day? Like, was there anything specific that was like, wow?
Well, this question is really loaded. I have a journey with this question.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So the very first memory I could remember, as far as with performing wise, my parents had enrolled me in dance classes. So I was probably like 6 or 7, and I did a dance performance, and I just remember being that young, being like, wow, I love this. I'm up on stage, everyone's looking at me, and I'm like, yes, feel it. And then in junior high, I got into more plays, and I got some parts in some plays, and I was just like, that started evolving. That started evolving. I started getting the acting bug. And in high school, I also did some musicals, which was great. And then when it really started to change for me was freshman year of college. I got into the Disney College program. I know a lot of you guys probably know what that is.
Disney College program?
Yes, it's an internship. I got into the entertainment department. I auditioned in Chicago. And I lived in Florida for 10 months.
Wow.
And while I was out there, while I was full-time schooling, which was crazy too.
How did you do that? You were a survivor. Wow, that's really impressive.
Yeah, so then I was in Florida for 10 months, and the one thing that happened there that always stuck to me was they were auditioning for that new show. I think it was called Step Up. It was the one
Step It Up or something?
Step It Up with the dancing with
Zendaya. Oh my god.
So they were auditioning there, and I did like a first audition round. I saw it, and then I did it, and then with the casting director at that time, they were asking about my background. I was like, oh, I'm still in school in Kansas City, blah, blah, blah. I'm just out here doing this internship. And they were like, well, why aren't you in LA? And I was like,
little seed there, right?
Why am I not in LA?
Planted a little seed.
So, but it turned out that I wasn't able to go to the callback because due to my internship, it was like this whole thing. So, but that really stuck to me even when I left the program, and when I got back to Kansas City after my internship. I switched my major from nursing to film.
Look at that.
And then
that one experience and that one thing, and now here you are today.
I am.
Wow, I love that. That's just so awesome, because you just never know, like, it can be that one person that said, why aren't you in LA? It can be, you know, just your experience with the internship. It can just be all these moving parts that make you who you are today. And I think that's just amazing. Like, we look back and say, hindsight's 2020, I should have done this and this and this, but you just gotta remember, your journey, everything that you're doing is making you the person you're becoming. So, like, you
are where you're supposed to be at.
You are where you're supposed to be. That is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. Awesome. Okay. So my next question I have for you is, what would you say is a struggle that you're experiencing right now, an obstacle that maybe you're trying to get over, something that you're going through that you can share with all of us, so to kind of like help us relate with what you're going through?
Yeah, so I think the one thing for me personally is allowing when bookings or auditions don't go the right way.
And meaning like you don't get cast?
Exactly that. And learning to just let go of that. And like there's been so many classes that I've done that's just like, you gotta go in, just do the best you can, and then let it out. And from my just knowing myself, it's hard for. I'm very much like, I think, okay, well, I could have done this, I did that, oh, what happened, and did all this stuff. So that's a struggle for me, because you know, when you get an audition, you know, you just to get that audition, you beat out so many people to get that spot. Yeah, and to feel like, oh, you didn't book it at that time. It's kind of like a, oh man, but there's a next time. Gotcha. So it's kind of always consistently for me, and to combat that, I always try to find ways to motivate myself. Okay.
And what does that look like for you?
For me personally, I just kind of go back to watching some TV.
Okay.
And watch like my favorite like actors and TV shows, and I'm like, oh yeah, great, and see where I can work, you know, more on myself. Right.
Okay, cool. And I have a question. When you say you're being hard on yourself, is that in the audition or is it after?
After.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, if you're already judging yourself in the room, girl,
no, after. It's like I go in and I'm like, oh, okay. And then when you don't hear back, you know, and you're like, oh, what did I do?
Right.
And then they start thinking. And another way for me too is journaling.
Ooh.
So after
say that again for the people in the back.
Journaling. But after I audition, I journal about it. That's a new way of myself to kind of release all my thoughts that I had and let it be in the paper on the paper.
Yeah. And
then walk away.
Yeah.
And then if I get the audition, I'll be like, okay, what did I do?
But you're at least transferring all that energy, all the stuff that you invested in the audition right there on paper, and then you're on to the next thing.
Yes.
So that's awesome, guys. That's something I actually want to start doing, because that is
totally helpful.
Game-changing. Like,
I think that's probably one of my number one tips right now to help actors if you're in that kind of mindset, like, I should have done this, or you start thinking, you know, when the wheels start turning after your audition. It's for me like 5 minutes after your audition, just go back, have a little journal, just write about it, how did you feel, and all that stuff.
I love that. I love that so much. And then also, that's going to be a great timestamp. So let's say, for example, you're doing this amazing audition, you don't even know what it's for, but you go home and you journal about it, and then you find out it's like a huge Marvel movie, you're like, oh my god, this was my experience when I was doing this audition. So it's like a cool like reflection too. It's just like where I was in this time when I got that audition or whatever. So it could be like an also like fun story to look back on, like, oh my god, I was just crazy that day and everything was going so wrong. But you know, I let it go and I went in and I did this, and that's my experience. So
Absolutely.
That's awesome. I'm definitely applying that right away. So thank you.
I would suggest.
Yes. So that was such a lovely and amazing tip just about journaling and really putting your thoughts and emotions on paper to not like get so worked up with your auditions if it does or doesn't go well. But what is another piece of advice that you can share with everyone who's, you know, maybe starting this career, maybe, you know, undecided about jumping off and starting something new? Is there something you can say to encourage them along the way as they make their own choices and pursuits?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the number one thing that I wish someone had told me before pursuing this type of career was to really save your money.
Girl, say that again for the people in the back.
I'm not saying that. Because no one, not even acting school, not even film school, no one tells you that this type by monthly, weekly, daily, minute by minute. Yes, because if someone would have told me, even all my teachers back in college been like, get ready when you're out in the real world for this, pursuing this. You need the money, because why? You need to consistently be training. You need to consistently get updated headshots,
resume,
networking, talk about how many lunches, dinners, breakfast, brunches,
casting, how much the cost to get on all the casting websites,
monthly. And so I wish I knew that when I was in college before I did the program. Me segueing out here. So if you are from a different state, or you're in LA going to New York to LA, wherever, have a substantial amount of savings, because, and also learn how to like allocate your money to acting, because I swear it's like literally a mortgage payment every month. That's the realest I can do.
No. That is valuable because I know when I first moved out here from Minnesota, like I knew and that's the thing, I was doing sales, so I knew I was getting a steady paycheck, but I was putting money away. It was just like, okay, I mean, I don't know when or if I'm gonna go to Los Angeles, but if I am, I need to start, making my budgeting. Okay, like my paycheck came in, I'm putting this money towards rent, I'm putting this money towards acting classes. Like I was very business oriented in that mindset. Absolutely. So it was really helpful when I did ultimately transition to Los Angeles. I was like, okay, I'm doing this more so full time, and I can have the money to be able to stay afloat for at least for a while, right?
Yeah,
just so you can at least get on your feet. Because coming to Los Angeles already, it took out a large chunk of my savings right away. Just getting acclimated, car insurance, getting a new apartment. It was just money went out so fast.
Well, I was blessed because my parents and my family helped me when I was out here. When I first came out here.
You got family help? You golden. No excuse.
But now it's all me. It's all myself. But I kind of wish that all the money that I had in college, I really saved it because at that time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in LA. I don't know, but you really don't know how much work and how much you really have to budget for this type of career.
It's a huge investment. It's a huge investment of your time, your money, your energy. So, be plan that stuff. Be thinking in advance, okay, where do I want to go? Do I need to be getting a roommate potentially just so I can afford rent? Forward thinking is always the best bet if you're moving somewhere new or, so I love that. Save your money. Save your money if you can. I know we have our vices, but is it worth putting that to the side to pursue your dream and to have what you want? Absolutely yes. So, well, Jesseal, thank you so much for being on this channel, and this interview was just so amazing. Yes. Thank you so much.
Ttake you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
To my story.
Absolutely. And like I said, I love hearing real stories because it's just I get to know you more and I get to know your experience, and then we share with people who are also going through the same, career and journeys and pursuits. So it's just so rewarding. I love it so much. Well, how can we stay in touch with you? How can we follow you? Is there a social media or a website or anything that we can follow you and stay connected to watch all the awesome stuff you're going to be doing out here?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. Okay. I'm pretty, what's the word?
What's the word? Girl, you scared me.
I'm pretty active.
That's great, right?
I'm pretty active on my Instagram. It's just Jesseal, Jesseal dot Amelia, Amelia.
Yeah, you made me scared. I was like, what's she about to say? It's meant to be not recommended, what? But okay, cool. So make sure you guys go follow her to stay into all the stuff she's doing. If you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe because all this stuff is just going to be so amazing for anyone who's pursuing this career. And I'm just so thankful. I'm already going to start applying some of the stuff she just said. So make sure you guys like and share this if someone needs to hear these words. Well, until next time, thank you guys and have a great day.